Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA here on Saturday. At the moment, ADA is just pulling back into the support area we talked about in the earlier video today. So expectation already fulfilled, I would say minimum expectation, because primarily I would expect it to go a little bit lower. However, it already touched the area, so could reverse in this particular wave structure here, where I explained it all in the previous video. I'm not going to do it again in this video, so feel free to check the previous one. But there are two scenarios here in this one. That's why I gave you this support area. For this scenario where we saw 5 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, that was ugly, but 5 up. That we would come down in a wave 2 into this area with a high likelihood. And we reacted already to the 50% Fibonacci retracement at 37.9 cents. If I'm going to the lower time frame, you could already make the case that we might have seen an A wave here of the wave 2, the B wave already, and this here might be the C wave in some kind of an ending diagonal, A, B, C. In the C wave, I could say, okay, possibly we've had here 1, 2, 3, maybe now the 4, and one more leg down would be great, but it doesn't need it, okay? So be ready at some point here for a turnaround. At the moment, though, I don't see yet any bullish divergence or anything appearing, so we might really see one more low here. Wouldn't be surprised. And bear in mind, there is going to be key support at this ascending trend line of this ascending wedge channel. Now, the other possibility where we basically also expected the price to come down anyway into this region, and that's great when we have confluence between two scenarios. We had it already on the way up here yesterday and reached target, and now on the way down it reached target, because if in both scenarios you expect a wave down, that gives you confidence and confluence, right? Now the other scenario is that we also moved up here in 1, 2, 3, here the 4, but that we are actually not moving up in a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup, which would be a very bullish setup for further continuation, which I'm going to focus much more on if we break above this 40 cent level, basically here, the wave 1 high. That would be the bullish case. But then we have another scenario where we could say, okay, we actually have an ending diagonal. This wave 5 will actually end here somewhere, or might have ended already, because then we can count this move off the low in early January as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal, and that if this is the right count, we should drop out of the wedge to the downside and do something like this. These are the two scenarios I'm currently watching. They are both generally still expecting higher highs, but in the last one I showed you, before we do that, we would expect a move down, a pullback, possibly to that descending trend line of that larger channel of the ADA chart, retesting it from above before we continue to move higher. Basically in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, or a larger A, B, C. And then scaling in here would be possible to trade that move to the upside. Yeah, and that's currently where we are. So again, at the moment, we would need to be watching here for a possible reversal signal. I mean, we reacted again to that support area already. I'm still looking at a little bit lower, but again, we don't need to. We fulfilled the minimum expectations, and a wave 2 can, without a problem, only come down to the 50% Fib level, which is exactly why I gave you this this target area, right? From here to there, 50%. No, actually the 38.2 I defined here. Oh yes, I remember. Because we said that due to the trend line here, we might only reach the 38.2 and should react to the 38.2 either way, because if we come down lower now, I mean, it could also be that this was only the A wave of the wave 2. We now move up in a B wave and will come down in C. Because if that is the case, and you can see maybe a move up of, yeah, let's say 3% or so, it might be worth already realizing some profits or moving up the stop loss. You are now in profit if you entered here anyway, so you could move up your stop loss to break even and just very relaxed, look at what the chart is doing. If it's now moving up in a corrective fashion in a B wave before coming down in C, basically here, A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. It should move up quite significantly in a B wave then anyway, because it would be a flat pattern. In a flat pattern, you would expect quite a strong move up, and then you could realize some partial profits, move up your stop loss, and then if it comes into this area again, you can re-enter. Good, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.